Quarterfinal action is underway with one Metro base camp team preparing for a Saturday showdown. England meets Norway in Miami.
You know, staying healthy in a tournament like the World Cup can be difficult. But as Fox 4's Dave DeMarco shows us, a Metro doctor is helping the three Lions stay on their feet.
The English patient won an Oscar for Best Picture, but the story behind the man treating England's most high-profile patients right now, well, it's certainly something out of a Hollywood movie.
It was definitely a shock at first.
Dr. Grau, a university health podiatrist, was interested in also working for a soccer team, so he started asking about a potential opening at Sporting. That's when England chose Kansas City for its base camp, and his name got passed along to their national football team.
You start to think of the extreme, importance of what's going on right now with the World Cup, and obviously them making the quarterfinal right now, so you have a lot on the line, so you're like, well, this is a pretty big deal.
Just walking into a job like this, you don't want to step on any toes. But when opponents step on England's toes, it's his job to make sure they're ready for the next match.
They've been great. They've been very open and very nice and welcoming. I've never felt like I was lesser or anything than that with them. They've treated me as equals, and players and everybody, they've been phenomenal.
The team podiatrist might not be the first team physician job you think about, but in a sport the rest of the world calls football, the health of players' feet is extremely important.
When they're practicing, when they're out there competing several miles a day on these feet in super tight cleats so that they can perform, there's a lot of wear and tear. It's a lot of friction, there's a lot of impact.
Getting a toe on the ball can mean the difference between winning and losing. Dr. Grau says he's been impressed with just how in tune the players are with their feet.
You don't think about it, we clip our nails every day, but for them, they go a little bit too short, and now the toe hurts, and now they're thinking about that instead of what they need to be doing on the field.
And as long as England remains in the tournament, the university health podiatrist will be on call.
Now I have my kids watching it all the time and, cheering for England, and they, a month ago had no idea England had a soccer team.
So if Harry Kane or maybe Jude Bellingham end up winning that golden boot, you certainly could credit Dr. Grau with the assist. Dave DeMarco, Fox 4 News.
Thanks. Fox 4 will have coverage before and after Saturday's World Cup quarterfinal matches. We'll have a special edition of Fox 4's morning show from 7 to 9. Then the countdown to kickoff. We're going to be live from Arrowhead from 1 to 3 that afternoon. The Fox network picks up coverage at 3. England and Norway kick off at 4, then stay with Fox 4 for special post-game coverage after Argentina-Switzerland meet at Arrowhead.